Good morning, family. I'm Stephanie Wade. I'm also the one and only Creole Griotess. How y'all doing this morning? I'm in my bedroom from the mothership, the Gambia. Because I can only show y'all the view from where I am in the Motherland. I'm going to turn this camera around in a minute so y'all can see what I see. It's a little bit different time of morning than yesterday, but I can still hear the birds singing, y'all. Always a different song. Always. So anyway, hold on. Let me turn this camera around. Oh, before I get started, if you have not subscribed, please do. Like, share, comment down below. Hit the notification bell so you know when I upload. I appreciate and love all of y'all. Just a moment. This is the view from my other bedroom window. I feel like I'm in a treehouse, y'all. That's why I say it's kind of like glamping, because you never know when the lights gonna go out, because this woman at this Airbnb did not have the vision to get a backup generator. So when the lights are out, they're out. I have one of those little bulbs that recharge when the electricity is on, so when it's off, you have lights. But that's not the same as keeping my refrigerator running. So good as no little kid here. So it stays cool anyway. But I'll tolerate it, y'all, until the end of the month, because this view is $1 million view any day. And the birds are marvelous. I will never be any place else that's here. So I will enjoy every moment that I can enjoy from here. Oh, y'all, I didn't even see a cat. What the cat doing up here? A cat on a hot tin roof? It's not hot yet, y'all. But it's definitely a cat. Only in Africa. And the cat wants to be in this picture, y'all. Look at that, posing. My other Airbnb, I had a dog. Now it's a cat that want to be on picture. Africa. Marvelous, y'all. Just marvelous. But I love photography. I've been doing this as long as I could figure out how to take the shot. My mom and them used to say, Stephanie, take the picture. Stephanie, take the picture. Because my mama hated taking pictures. So that was my job, y'all. Family photographer. Okay, guys, I couldn't get enough birds noises from upstairs like yesterday. So, you know, sometimes you just have to change your perspective. So I'm downstairs now. I'm going to show you where I'm drying my clothes. That's how some of them, you know, the heavier pieces, they need more airflow. And as long as it's not personal garments, my personal garments on the line in the back. I mean upstairs, because you know it's a Muslim country, so you have to be respectful. Okay, y'all, this is my view from downstairs. We're renting upstairs. That's my staircase. This is the apartment downstairs, but nobody's been here since we've been here. There's my clothes. So I'm gonna take one of those chairs in a minute and sit down and let y'all hear some birds singing. Okay, guys, I'm sitting down at a different view. Sometimes you have to change perspective. I'm gonna move again in a minute. But anyway, y'all, every day is different. You have to change with the changing situations. It's always different birds. But you have to just listen for them, y'all. Yesterday was just amazing how they were so nice and loud. But it just depends upon when I wake up too. But anyway, I think I'll move the chair again in a minute, just so we can be closer to maybe more birds. I'll try, y'all. This view, I will never be tired of. When I'm not here, I'll be able to just look at this video and see it again. But I'm seeing it with y'all. And I have no idea of what birds y'all can hear. I was so happy that some of you guys felt that the video yesterday with the birds singing was so therapeutic and that y'all enjoyed it, because I never know if you guys gonna like the same things that I like. I appreciate every day that comes, because I already know tomorrow is never promised to anybody. Whether they're young, whether they're older, it doesn't matter. So what, y'all? Don't worry about it. Don't let anybody fear monger you. Don't let anybody scare you to anywhere. Learn to appreciate wherever you are in this world, y'all. Wherever you are. Otherwise, you'll feel trapped. And that's not a good feeling. It's hard to function when you're in a state of distress all the time. Not good, y'all. Let it go. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. And let it go, y'all. I don't care who it is. Don't let them fearmonger you. And if they keep saying the same negative stuff every day, turn them off, y'all. Turn them off. It's not good for your mental health. It's just not. You don't have to be where somebody else is. You just don't. Be wherever you are and be happy there, right where you are. Not to say you cannot plan to be somewhere else, because everybody has free will. So you are free to plan to go anywhere else. But to be so unhappy where you are because somebody is calling it Babylon, or cussing it out and hating their own country. You imagine how crazy we sound if we say those type things to people and we just met them and they love their country with all of the ills of their country, with all of the problems of their country. Nowhere is heaven, y'all. People get hurt everywhere in the world. People get hurt everywhere in the world, y'all. People treat folks badly. Just watch the news no matter where you are. I see some of the bad stuff that's happening on the continent too. Lots and lots and lots of bad things happen, as well as beautiful things. And to be just showing the good stuff and ignoring the bad stuff, or ignoring the poor and saying they don't exist just because you want to brainwash others to thinking that it's just all good and people have money flowing everywhere. That's not true. It's a 1% in the world, y'all. The world. Not just here. It's lots of people suffering everywhere. With Habasia, the goal is to empower people to self-sufficiency so they will not be dependent upon anybody but themselves. It's self-determination, y'all. Self-determination. So anyway, as people exchange seeds, the local seeds, and plant them, you know, the seeds that they got exchanged with others, and they do the same thing with the plants, you know, like trees and all of that. Eventually, green spaces will increase. I know in Galveston, the green spaces increased tremendously by them just doing a Beautified Galveston campaign. And they would give you a tree, y'all. Yeah, a tree or two. But I already had so many trees planted that I could take just one pecan tree. And now that pecan tree that the city planted, yeah, y'all, they planted it too. It is so huge now. It hasn't given me pecans, but it's beautiful. And it gives us oxygen. You know what plants do. You know, trees, they just wonderful. So anyway, it's nothing says that you cannot beautify the area where you are, wherever it is in this world, y'all. If you're in the now, you should be able to love something about wherever you are, even if it's just the fact that your loved ones are there. I love my family, y'all. I do. They not perfect, and I'm not perfect. Some of them just like in Soul Food movie, y'all. Yeah, they are. Even Soul Food episodes. Yeah, all them baby cheering and all of that. Yeah. But I wouldn't exchange them for $1 million. And I have all my friends there. I feel so connected to my family back in the U.S. I love them. Even the ones that's in my compound house. I will rather them to improve but I can't control grown folks. Because what? Grown folks do whatever they want. And you can't take free choice away from anybody. And that's okay. So I don't focus on that. I just say they grown, I'm gone. I can do whatever I want to. So whenever I save enough money and I can come back to the motherland, I do. This time last year, y'all, I was here. Even Facebook reminded me. 1 year ago today, this is where you were. I was in Canafine South, which is another part of the Gambia. And I have to keep reminding myself that it's not a city, that it's a little country. But no matter where you go here, people know you. They do. They be like, hey. They tell you specifically where they saw you. Even people you don't know. They'll be saying, oh yeah, I saw you on YouTube. You know, if you go to Motu or something. Or just walking down the street and little kids be hollering out the window, Stephanie, Stephanie. So all I can say, y'all, is this is not Vegas. So if you think what you do here stays here, it doesn't, y'all. Whatever you do here, it'll be first impressions. People will always remember first impressions. So try to make that first impression a good one. Because just like they tell good stories about you, they will pass bad stories about you too. And you don't want to be considered an infidel or a loose woman or a crazy American man in this town, aka country. Y'all know I have to keep reminding myself it's a country. When I walk up and down the street, people say, oh, you said you was going to have tea with me. You was going to have tea with me. Well, if I'm not with my family members, say leave, I'm never going to have tea with those men. And respectful women don't do that with men they don't know. Never going to happen, y'all. I got to represent Habasia. Oh, yeah. We good 100% of the time. Not going to have no slander. Talking about me sitting down with men I don't know. Not going to happen. Not in this neighborhood. I'll tell them hi and keep it moving. And like I said, I do speak English for the most part this time. I'm done greeting in any other language because they also speak English here. And I don't want to give people the false perception that I know more and they start talking more to me and I have to go, I don't know, that's all I know. So I'll be upfront with people. And then they know already. And it can accept you just the way you are. You're good enough just the way you are. Change can happen slowly by slowly as you trust people that you know. Relationships are not built overnight. Remember that. Relationships are not built overnight. They're built over time. And it's a mutual relationship with them doing stuff for you, you doing stuff for them. And that's no matter where you are in the world. Even family. It might not be a balance of power all the time, but sometimes it's fluid. Sounds like the birds are getting more active, y'all. But I had to say my piece while I'm out here. Because y'all know, I'm a storyteller, y'all. If the ancestors put it on my heart to say something, I'm going to say it. So anyway, just remember, this is a predominantly Muslim country. please, if you're female, do your minimal modest dress when you're in the neighborhood communities. When you're on those little tourist areas, that's Disneyland, where you're only seeing people that's there, that's doing services for you at the resort, then it's okay to wear whatever you want. At Disneyland, you can wear whatever you want. It does not matter. You're not really in the Gambia. Remember, when you're at the tourist areas, that is not the real Gambia. No, it's not. So you can wear whatever you want. You know, it doesn't matter. You can act like you're in any other place in the United States, Europe, whatever. But once you leave and you go to the neighborhood, if you're going to show some respect, dress accordingly. Minimal modest dress. You can go to a Hebrew Israelite site even and see how the women dress on that. That's pretty minimal modest dress clothing, or a 7-day Adventist site. And I'm only saying those different groups because I've been part of all those different groups and more, y'all. Yes. And it wasn't an issue. Just trying to fit in and not insult anybody else that's in that group. You know, because you voluntarily choose to be here. It's other countries that you can choose, that you can wear whatever you want. Ghana is one of them. Tanzania is one of them. Cameroon. Probably Kenya. You know, you just pretty much can know wherever it's not predominantly Muslim country. You can wear whatever you want. And you can see what the other women are wearing, walking around. You can see how the men are dressed. You know, like I said, when you go somewhere, you just want to be respectful of other people's cultures and mores. Because they don't forget. They don't forget. It's a small place. And you want to be seen as somebody that's proud of themselves and not running away from anything, not hating any situation so much that they had to escape. You know, you don't have to present that picture. It's just that you came here as a choice because it's a beautiful place and you can pick your experiences. Like I said, if you want to be where you can let your hair down, let your whatever up, all of the resorts are perfect for you. Yeah, they are, you know. And so nobody's saying anything. You're free to do all of that, you know. But if you want to be somewhere long term and become one of the people, you study the mores of the country you're going to, you study the predominant religion of the place you're going to, and try to pick one that suits you. Not everybody is meant for every country. And please don't just jump into one country because one person or two makes it look so wonderful. Me, I love the motherland because when I met my ex-husband, I thought of him as the embodiment of Africa. I've said that so many times. And so that, Dominic, is Africa to me when I first fell in love with Africa, even though I already loved Africa before I even met him. I was wearing my afro and all of that before. He even said I was more African than he was because he loved assimilating with American culture. So that young, beautiful African man, Nigerian Igbo man, became my embodiment of the motherland, and it merged, y'all, him and the way I felt about him when I met him. Before I even married him, it's a permanent imprint on my brain. So when I describe the motherland, it's with passion, like I felt for him when I first met him. It's not the same, y'all, between us, that we're not together anymore, and he's moved on, and so have I. But the memories remain. Like they say, nobody knows the hour of the splendor in the grass. And when I'm in the motherland, it's like my splendor in the grass. So all of those emotions are fresh and beautiful, and they belong to me because I choose to be here. Until I don't, when it's time for me to go, because I don't mess around with funny money. I don't want to be in Africa broke. Ain't a cool thing to do, not begging for bread. So anyway, just let you know, as a storyteller, our descriptions are always going to be according to our experiences. So I'm just sharing a little bit with y'all on how I describe Africa. Even my ex didn't know nothing about this part. But hey, that's what happens. If I get to keep the name Wade, I get to keep my memories too. And the memories include the motherland, not the Gambia. That's all my grandmother. Yes, Cora Sam. And I feel like my grandmother is hugging me when I'm here. Even though she used to say we not Africans, we Indians, she just didn't know no better, y'all. She knows better now because she's a part of me. Her DNA lives within me. Yes, it does, y'all. So when I'm here, she's here. And it's enough. I'm glad the birds started singing again. So anyway, until next time, keep smiling. Know that I love you. You, and yeah, you. And remember, everything is a matter of perspective. Learn to enjoy wherever you are in the world. If you want to leave, make a plan. Work on it. Don't bring your butt here broke. Forget what anybody tells you about that. It's a lie. Just because they survived whatever their kind of way, you don't want to suffer, You don't want to suffer, It's hot as Hades here. You don't want to suffer. You'd rather be here and make intelligent choices on a Mercedes ride today and a hoopty tomorrow. But you're still riding, and you're not giving yourself culture shock by smashing in the vehicles and all of that. I get overstimulated because I'm an empath. So anyway, y'all, until next time, peace, power to the people. And I'm out, y'all. Bye.